Do y'all hear that? Besides the wind. Uh-oh. And here I was fixing to share the sounds of nature. The birds are just a-singing. It's a nice day. We had no wind. I don't know where this wind came from. I got to get me one of those fuzzy things. I don't know what they're called. They're just little fuzzy things, and they're supposed to take the wind noise out. But it's January the 14th. It's a Thursday, right? Yes. And as some of you know, we're in the middle of the kitchen remodel. And the new ones that's joining us, we're Louisiana folks that just recently moved to Kentucky and doing a demo on our home. But as y'all can see, I'm at my quiet place. But I was excited, y'all. Here I am in the middle of painting, and Buddy walks in. We got mail, and I was like, please tell me it's letters to Lippy. Because y'all, we ain't been getting any mail. Well, I did get some letters. And I also got some gifts. So, I'm going to go ahead and join the two. It is a little bit of nippy out here. But, Miss Greta, I just received your Christmas card. And it's dated the 22nd of December. Y'all, this mail is crazy. So, Miss Greta, I have your address now. We can be pen pals. But I'm going to cherish this, y'all. It's a beautiful card. It's a personalized card. But that's not all I got. Now, let's hope this don't go in the water. So, I'm going to bend down and... Oh, and if I bend down, y'all can see the paint. I don't know how y'all paint. I can't keep it off of me. I swear. It don't matter what I do. Like, I can tell you what happened. You know, you go underneath the cabinets and paint. No, I painted the front facing. And then I go under and then bump my head. Yeah, y'all, it's a hot mess up in Gemini's kitchen. Or should I say Miss Lippy's kitchen. The only thing Buddy does is he gets his plate. But then I got something else. Simply Jan Homestead. Y'all, I got some seeds. But there's one in particular I want to talk about. Just for a second before we move on. I don't want the wind to get it. I've got to find it. I'm gonna do this and hope for the best. Y'all see I'm not cutting nothing out. Y'all, we got to keep life real. Okay, that's because I opened it wrong. Okay, here it is. Garlic seeds. Okay. But what makes this special is it says plant now. And you're asking yourself, what makes that special? Well, you see, I come from zone 8B. Y'all, I think I'm in 7B now. I don't know where I'm at. I know I live in Kentucky. The southwest side. And I have no clue what the calendar is for planting. I even have a calendar. I don't understand it. You know, in Louisiana, you pretty much plant year-round. But there is certain things you plant, you know, it's certain times of the year. It is different here. It is different. So, Jan, thank you, darling. I've received some seeds, but I have no clue when they're supposed to be planted. I'm going to just go on the whim of similar to where I was, and I'm going to delay it about 2 weeks. But that garlic will be planted ASAP because you told me to. All right, now we're going to get into letters to Lippy. Now, you new ones, you know, I had said only mail the letters. That way, you have confidence in me not sharing the name, the city, all of that. But as I was thinking, you know, some of you can't get to the post office. Times may be hard, and, you know, a 50-cent stamp, I think stamps are like 50 cents. You know, that could get you, you know, some soup. So I tell you what, if you feel comfortable, and this is strictly if you feel comfortable, email me at GeminiHomestead@gmail.com. So it's GeminiHomestead@gmail.com, all lowercasings. If, you know, if it's within your comfort zone. If not, just mail me the letters. However I receive them, I hope I can help many. Some sad, some laughter, some we don't know, ladies or gentlemen. Hey, wouldn't we love to have some gentlemen up in this conversation? So I'm gonna get to it. I gotta get my glass. I gotta get one more cup of coffee. Y'all, this coffee tastes so good. And see, the longer I talk to y'all, I'm looking around the corners, the longer I can wait to paint again. I done left him in the shed painting trim. I said, I got to go talk to my friends. I finally got some lettuce. Y'all, and some of these things were dated, like the one I'm going to read, the 4th of January. That's 10 days. I mean, damn, is the mail coming by horse and buggy? I'm just saying. You know, it's a little ridiculous, but I guess with the times we're in. But let me give me a sip of coffee. Oh, y'all, that is so stinking good. Okay. I got to get glasses on. Y'all know I'm half blind up in here. Hang on, there's some paint. I'm glad I wear these old cheap things, these readers. Because I drop them. Right now I got paint on them. White speckled paint. But it'll be all right. Okay. Now, I said when I first introduced my playlist, my new playlist, that I was not going to open. Then I thought about maybe I should. Because it may be a question that I need to research. It was just more comfortable. I don't know, I just felt like this is so private that I needed to determine if it needed to go on a video or if I needed to answer personally. So, this is from, and I'm just going to say Illinois. I will not say the town. Definitely not saying the name. But I'm going to read the letter. I'm loving this. Dear Miss Lippy, I saw your channel and have a question for you. What would be a good self-defense for a woman alone who had a felony charge many years ago and can't own a gun? I do have pepper spray, but it is old. I don't know if it works anymore. What would you recommend? Thank you for your time. Illinois. And I chose this one. Actually, I have another one. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I said I'd do twice a week. But I'm so excited, and I hadn't been able to put out video. Oh, we are filming the kitchen. That I'm going to go ahead and do the other one tomorrow. It warrants to talk about. Ooh, it's cold. Okay. I'm trying to set this stuff so the wind don't blow, y'all, because, let's see. All right, what I would recommend is a 22 caliber CO2. That's an automatic pellet pistol. Looks like a pistol. It's automatic, but it's legal. They range from $60 to $120, somewhere around there, okay? And darling, that's what I would recommend. You know, for you ladies that don't feel comfortable, regardless if you have a history where you can't possess one or not, there's other means of protection. But the reason why I chose this, not only to suggest something for defense. And Lord, I'm going to get one of those fuzzy things. I'm going to try to order one today. But, you know, the first step to protecting yourself, if a situation comes to you, is to remain calm. And you think, because, you know, you have that instinct to panic. If you don't, there's something wrong. It's just immediate, especially us ladies. Whether you show it or not, you have that sense of fear and panic. What do I do? And all of that goes within minute second, you know. But you have to remain calm. What that does, that de-escalates the situation. Because at this point, if you're faced with something, you're trying to de-escalate. You're trying to stay alive. At that point, it's survival. And that's all it is. Then remove yourself. So if you panic, it doesn't matter who the person is. Their adrenaline is up because they're doing something that is wrong. Whether it's drugs related, whatever, their adrenaline is up. So talking to them is not going to help. But remaining calm, listen to what they say. Look at the areas around where you're at. And all of this will happen within instant. You're going to de-escalate. You're going to protect yourself. And then you're also honing in on where do I need to go for help, or how do I remove myself from this situation. Okay? Well, it first starts with be careful putting yourself in that. And what I mean by that is we know that the 1st and the 15th of the month is usually very active on income. People receiving checks, people receiving VA checks, Social Security checks, yada, yada, yada. So those are very vital days, weekends, where you have more shoppers. Means it's more easily to do a crime because you've got people to run from and around and so forth. Pay attention what times of the day that you go. I would suggest early mornings. Now, I'm not talking 5 a.m. early morning. I'm talking about early morning, 8 to 11. Because you see, if you study, a lot of crimes are in the middle of the day, not just necessarily at night. And it's usually your parking lot crimes. So you have to then pay attention to the times that you are going to go out that could put you in harm's way. But going back to the automatic pistol, you think, okay, what'll I do with it? If you're not familiar with using a weapon, and I'm going to use the word weapon, the first thing you need to do is aim at the legs, the knees. And you say, what? Well, you see, some that want to do crime is hyped up on drugs. They feel no pain. And we're talking about a pellet pistol that can do damage, okay? But they can still run at you. Adrenaline's moving. So unless you're the perfect shot, you're not going to phase them from here to the waist. And that's usually where a person's going to aim if you're not comfortable with it. And it takes too much concentration to go from here to here. If you're an experienced weapon owner, then you will understand and agree that if adrenaline's running, you can't be measuring. Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? It's not a stop sign. It's not a four-way. It's, I got to get the hell out of here and I got to protect myself. Then you go for the legs and the knees, because if you can take the legs out or the knees out, they're down, regardless of the adrenaline. Then if you feel that you need to do more, then you utilize your weapon to do more. And that's what I suggest. So a 22 caliber CO2, it's an automatic pistol, $60 to $120. I recommend that to anyone. It's just a good go-to, y'all. But remember where you have to aim. If you take the legs out, you got a chance to get out of there. Just saying. Boy, that's the prettiest sound, y'all. But I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna get out of this wind. Jan, love my seeds. Miss Greta, love my card. And young lady, and I'm gonna call you a young lady, we don't define ourselves by numbers, do we? I think that's the route you need to take. I'm out of here, y'all. I got to go paint. Love y'all.